Hi. Hi. Guess who is back? Me. Without a model, for now. I'm still a VTuber. Just not alive right now. A VTuber part is not dead, but I'll explain in a minute. So, hi everybody. It's your favorite VTuber slash currently dead VTuber. Just imagine I'm like just imagine I'm there in the corner. Anyway, hi. I'm back. I don't know how to begin this. It's been a while. It's been like almost 2 months. Oh, man. Anyway, why was I gone for 2 months? I didn't really explain in my posted, like, community posts. I feel like I have to explain this, even though I don't really... Yeah, you know, I'm not... Okay, first of all, it's a bit easier to say. Why do I not use my VTuber model? It's because I don't want to put too much stress on my PC still. I'm afraid that something will break. Hi! Hi, welcome! I'm playing Crash today, Crash 3, but I have to do a little bit of explaining first because I've been missing for a while, and I did explain it a little bit in one community post, but I didn't go into much detail. Anyway, the reason was mainly because there were a lot of small factors, like death by 1,000 cuts. It's like work was very demanding, then there was some personal drama, family issues, then someone got very sick in the family, they're fine now, but still. And all those things just combined into me just being exhausted very much mentally. Not just for streaming, for everything. If you know me, you know that I draw like almost every day. I didn't. Like for the last month and a half, I didn't even draw daily. I drew every 2 to 3 days at best, which is not a lot for me. For me, usually I draw every 2 days minimum. But now it was like the max I could put out, or like the best. It's kinda bad. It was kinda bad, but it's getting better recently, so that's also why I can stream again, because I'm not back on top of everything, but it's getting better, you know. And as long as everything keeps getting better, I can still, you know, slightly return to everything else. Anyway, I have a lot to talk about, actually. I experienced quite a lot of things, and quite a lot of things happened. First of all, my art has actually gotten better somehow. I did mention how I drew less than I did before, but somehow my art has gotten better since then. My practices have become better and everything else, so hey, maybe it's true that you're a better artist if you're under more mental stress. Maybe that is actually true. Oh god, man, I miss streaming, honestly. I did miss streaming quite a lot. I'm happy that I can stream again a little bit. I'm not sure when I can stream next time. It should be Monday. I should have time on Monday. I did want to stream on Saturday, but I'm going out bowling with some of my friends after... I haven't gone bowling for like half a decade now, like a decade almost. It's been so long. And my friends finally have some time as well, so, you know. I have some time, they have some time, so, you know, it's also important to spend time with my friends because even my friends noticed that the last few months were a bit hard on me, you know? Like, people did notice that I wasn't doing the best I could usually do. But it's better now. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to go and stream and just complain all the time, you know? I think that's a bit shitty. I mean, you want to do these streams for entertainment. Oh, but I have to mention one more thing. If you're questioning where the last stream went that I did, Uma Musume stream, I privated it mainly because I was very low energy. I was very low energy. I was very much in the dump where I was just like, I don't want to do anything. I'm just exhausted. I can't even, like, entertain. I can't talk a lot. It was so bad that I couldn't talk a lot, you know? Like, how? Me. I literally can't stop talking most of the time. How did I get to that point? No, it's bad when I shut my mouth. Nah, but... Anyway, what did I experience in the small free time that I had? First of all, I painted some more Warhammer miniatures, because I like painting miniatures. They look neat. But they are extremely expensive, so, dear god. Other than that... That's like the main hobby thing I did that's like a bit new. I mentioned my drawings, did that. Did I start playing the violin? No, it's expensive. I did mention last time, I believe, that I wanted to, but damn, it's expensive. And the issue is the violin is one of those instruments that you can't learn without a teacher. It's not like the piano where you can just brute force your way through most of the difficult things. With a violin, it's a bit more... If you don't do it correctly, you're gonna, well, fuck your body up and your music is gonna be ass, so not good. So that's why I have to pay money for a tutor, but that's expensive. Dear god, especially when you're not a student or a child anymore, like, they want your money, they want a lot of money. So yeah, I can't afford that right now, but I will soon, hopefully. And I did watch something, 2 things actually. First of all, a bad anime that I watched, which is Fate Extra Core. But the thing is, I like Fate. Like, I watch most of the Fate animes, and Fate Strange Fate is very good. The anime is very good. But man, that anime is ass. It's like, it's weird because it's like every other Fate anime is at the very least decent. Like, Zero is good. Stay Night is pretty decent, I believe. Fate Strange Fate is very good. And then you go to this one and it's just a quality drop. Story-wise, at least. Animation is fine, it's just story-wise, it's just not good, so I stopped watching after like 2 episodes. I just didn't feel it. The other thing that I watched is... The Amazing Digital Circus has finally ended. Well, finally. It has ended. It's honestly weird. The thing is, I've watched the first episode, like, when it came out, and I was very surprised by it, because I never heard of Glitch. It's pretty good. I'm not like a big fan where I'm like, oh, I kept up with every release and everything else. I was just more like a casual guy, you know? 1 or 2 episodes were out, I watched them, and then I just went back into the EFA. I didn't think about it. But it's still pretty good, I would say. It's a fun ride. It's a good story. Especially considering it's for free on YouTube, you know, you can't really complain about something that's free and pretty well written. I'm especially impressed by how the animation changed. Like, the animation has gotten way better since episode 1. Like, the direct comparison is almost humiliating. Well, to be fair, it's the same people who worked on it, but you know what I mean. It's always nice to see that, though, like when you're an artist and you just look back and 2 to 3 years later your art just looks so much better. That's like the best feeling you can have. You need to do that actually, by the way. Like, if you ever do art or music or write anything, note down everything, like copy it, put it down on paper, because it's very important that you look back and you remember how ass you were like 5 years ago. My art looked so bad 2 years ago. They had Dorito faces, I could only draw bodies from the front, at best with a little bit of tilt to the sides. And that was mainly copying work, you know, that wasn't like me drawing out of reference. That was me literally copying from left to right and it still looked like ass. But now I've gotten pretty good, I would say. Like, not perfect, I still have a lot to work on. I still haven't drawn hands at all recently. It's very bad, I need to draw hands. I need to draw hands very badly, actually. The issue is with hands that it's just not fun, you know? It's not fun to draw hands. They're complicated, weird, and annoying. I don't like it. I think it's weird that the game actually just shows me the English and the German thing when I switch around. Anyway. And I just complained about something. The weather in Germany is shit. It's like British weather, just a little bit better. A little bit better than British weather, but still. It's shit. I hate German weather so much. Oh man. Oh man, I wish I could just... this year I'm not gonna go on vacation. Well, I didn't go last year either, but you know, I haven't gone in a while. Next time I will probably go to some... Where will I go actually? I don't want to go to Japan with one of my friends, but... That's expensive. I looked up how much one ticket is and goddamn. I'm not made out of money. Not at all. Oh man. Anyway, I did also do other stuff. Oh yeah, I played a game. I played that game not on stream because it's a very, like, read-heavy game and I'm dyslexic. So I can read out loud, but I do a lot of mistakes and it's very difficult for me to maintain that. So, I, read... What was it called again? Paranormal Sides? The Mermaid's Curse, I believe. That's what it's called. It's a very good game. The story is good. I would say it's a sequel to a game, but not really related. You know, where it's like... It's like a second game, not really like a season 2 thing. And it's good. I would say I liked the first game a bit more when it came to the curses, because, well, to be fair, that game was more focused on like, the different curses and all that. But I enjoyed the game a lot. It's a very nice game. It's a very neat little game, but I would recommend, if you like visual novels and mystery types, you do have to think. You can't just brute force it by just pretending like, ah, yes, I got that. You have to actually type in, like, the name and certain things for the game to be like, okay, this person didn't just skip through every dialogue option and then just went to the end. The thing is, the game is pretty good, but, no voice acting is... Okay, if the game would have had voice acting, I would have played it. But the issue is, without voice acting, you would have to read. And I'm dyslexic. It's not good. Like, it actually hurts after a while, you know, like my brain. The thing is, I can read in my head, like, for hours. I could read books for, like, 5 hours straight. As long as I don't have to read it out loud. But the moment I have to read it out loud, it becomes so much more difficult. It's actually, like... It's like going from level 5 to level 28. It's very weird. I don't like it. By the way, if you're questioning, did Vampan actually read? No. I've been procrastinating on almost anything. Everything. Not even my English has gotten worse. I haven't streamed in so long, guys. My English has gotten worse. No, I can't go back to being... Wait. What's it called again when you can only speak one language? Monolingual? Think? I'm not sure, but you know what I mean. I can't go back to that. Scary. Only do things in one language? Oh, not good. I think actually learning more languages is still on my plate. I still want to learn Japanese a little bit before I go there, but it's always just like, well, I can't afford to go to Japan right now, so I have to learn it in like a year or two. And I always push it on, and let me guess, the moment I'm in there, the two words I can say is help and me. Oh man, this can't happen because my other friend can't speak a lick of any other language, so the moment I am lost, he's lost. I can't let that happen. I have to be the responsible one. The weird thing is, I usually don't like being a responsible guy when it comes to like going somewhere or like planning a trip or something. But it usually ends up being me. It's like, I am probably competent enough to do it, but I just don't like doing it, you know? Not like I'm good at it, it's just that out of my friend group I'm the best at it, which isn't a compliment, that's meant as like the bare minimum. If I have one friend who I think if we let him decide everything it would go to shit, but oh well. I'm talking too much about my friends and too badly about them. Anyway, oh yeah, one thing. I still plan on doing a Spooktober. I don't have any sound effects. I don't have like a Steam, like a streaming deck thingy. Just imagine there's like a bunch of thunder and spooky skeleton sounds in the background when I say Spooktober. You know, just imagine it. Use your imagination. A lot of it. You need to use a lot of it. I'm not pretending like that you don't, but use it all you got. Use all you've got. But I will play Spooky's Playhouse, or Spooky's Mystery House of Death. That's not what it's called, but you know what I mean. I played it last year, and I got a heart attack because there was a spider-looking centipede that chased me. Yeah, I'm afraid of spiders, which isn't good. Like, if there's any spider in any game, I'm just shitting myself. Don't ask how I played Resident Evil 2. Oh, wait, 3. 3 had the spiders. Don't ask how I played that game. I didn't. I screamed. In that one section where you have to fight spiders early on. That was horrible, but I was just like, I paid $3.99 for this game, I think. Around $3.99, it was very cheap at the time. I will have to play it now. Well, I did get through it. I did manage to get it done. But after a lot of being a little bitch, you know. After being a little bitch for a long time, I finally managed. Anyway, I've missed you all, you know. I don't want to be parasocial, but I really missed you all and streaming. I did. I'm happy to be back at least to this extent. Even if it's only once a week, I don't care. At least I'm back to some extent. I'm happy to be back, you know. I missed you all. I missed all this. Finally, I can yap again and have the energy to yap, honestly. It was mostly the energy that was missing. I was just too low energy most of the time. I could have streamed, but it would have mostly been something like, yeah, that's, yep. And then I would have just said nothing for like 10 minutes, you know. I was very low energy. We missed you too. Oh, thanks. Thank you. It's been too long. It's been too long. I haven't actually bought any new games to play. That's also kind of why I went back to Crash 3. I have the, like, virus game where you can, like, make viruses and all that. Like, I forgot how it's called. What else? Do I have any games? Wheel of Katamari I bought. I need some more games that I can play, but which ones? I did think about, like, what is that one diving game? Not diving, but, like, the, I could play Dave the Diver. I still have that one. I've barely played it. I will play Crash 3, by the way. Don't worry. I will actually finish it. I still need to finish this game this year. I can't let it take me more than a year and a half to finish 3 Crash games. And... yeah, what? Wait, I'm trying to remember. What other games do I have that I could play? And if I still had Hollow Knight left. I'm still waiting on that Silksong DLC. When is it coming? Team Cherry, when is it coming? I need this. I need this now, please, please. I need this, please. Oh man, I'm still so sad, but I still have to wait for it. I want that game now. I know it's taking time to make a good game, but I don't care. I want my game now. Oh man, they should take their time though, like, you know, let them take their time. As we know, Team Cherry, the moment we ask, they're gonna delay it again. Oh yeah, something about Musume related. Guess who's got fucked over by the gacha? Like, very much. I saved up, like, hundreds of pulls, multiple hundreds of pulls, and I got, like, nothing. Nothing from the new beta. Nothing. That teaches you one thing. Don't waste your money on gacha games. I mean, I'm still gonna play it, I still have fun. But, you know, it's very, very much just demoralizing when you get completely punched in the face by the game over and over again. One thing I'm very sure that my will give up sooner than my, you know, will? No, wait, that sounded weird. Sooner than my, you know, conviction. Oh, I don't know, you know what I mean. Well, my voice will fail me. My voice will definitely fail me today because I haven't spoken this much in months. I haven't been used to this at all. Can you imagine me not talking that much? Me. You know my streams, you know who I am. Imagine. You meet me and instead of being like this, where I talk non-stop, I'm essentially a walking corpse. That's how bad I was dealing, okay? Terrible. Terrible. Anyway, the good news is I'm a bit better. It's still, you know, going upwards. That's why I've been able to stream now instead of like, you know, I'm not gonna say like, oh, I'll be back with like full-time streams again, like 3-hour long plus like multiple times a week. For now, it's like 2 hours per week, maybe twice per week. I'll try my best to get back on my feet, you know. I still hate that I really hate that they translate now every text in my chat box because the translation is ass. Your commentary is actually really awesome, though. Oh, thank you. The translation is not saying that at all. God, I hate YouTube so much. I can't even turn it off. I tried. They don't let me. They're like, no. You need the translation. I mean, all your streams are in English. We are sure you can't speak the language, though. Yes. Thank you, YouTube. I, someone who's made over 100 videos in English, streamed over 50 times in English, is not capable of reading an English chat. Yes, YouTube, please. Translate everything for me in the worst way you possibly could. Thank you. To be fair, oh god. The automated translations for my videos are so bad. The thing is, they're not forcefully turned on anymore as far as I know, so I just kept them on. Because when I use YouTube now, I don't get the automated translation, it's just, I have to select it, which I never do. That's why I kept mine on for people who need them. But goddamn, they're bad. For real, the translation is horrible. Yeah, it is. It is. YouTube is very bad at translating. And the thing is, sometimes it translates very accurately. But very plainly, you know? It takes out all the character. If you use any sort of accent or like any sort of like character in your speech, written or in a video, YouTube is just like, no, you are having too much fun. We will not translate it like a German politician might translate something like this. You get nothing. You get like literally nothing. Look, I know the cliche is that German people have no humor and no like, you know, energy in their voice. That's a lie. I mean, look at me. But the thing that annoys me is YouTube translates exactly like that. They translate it in a way where it's so plain and dead. It's like all the personality from the person speaking gets ripped apart and put on the ground and spat on. And YouTube is just like, well, you don't enjoy that? Of course I don't. I want the Scottish accent. I want someone to sound unique. They all sound the same now. All the translations are so boring. The same with like anime. Older translations had so much more character, like newer ones, Crunchyroll specifically, because they automate some of that nowadays. It's so plain. It's like the most common word described in a way that is very much, very, very boring. Where even I sometimes go and watch like a show in English because the voice acting work has more character now than the translation. That's how bad it's gotten. Is really now a force to your device to default language? Yeah, that's the weird part. Like, even if I change my default language to English, it sometimes just still translates it to German. How? Why? I've spoken English for almost 8 years now. Fluently for more than 5. How do you believe I can't speak this damn language? Exactly about the dialect. As an Arab, we have like 100 dialects, and when it translates, it literally starts to make no sense. I mean, yeah, that's like the thing. It's not just with like, you know, that language, like Arabic languages, it's also like with Japanese. Sometimes, like Japanese or like Asian languages in general are very like complex. Sometimes one word can mean 5 things. How do you translate that? How do you know the person is talking about, for example, chicken and not a car? If it's the same word, for example. It even sometimes depends on how long you say certain syllables. Like, for example, you say car, but instead of saying car, you say car, you know, like stretching the A. Depending on what you do, it can mean something completely differently in certain languages. How does the translation know that? Or is it just guessing? Because sometimes when I see something like this, it's guessing. The thing is, when you translate from like English to German, it's very plain, you know, it's very dead. But when you translate something from like Asian or something more complex, like, you know, just Arabic languages or like languages they haven't trained as well, like for example, Italian is fine, well, from what I've heard and seen, but Greek, for example, or like, you know, all those languages, it becomes worse somehow. Like, the translations stop making sense, especially with Asian languages. Like, sometimes when I try to translate something from like an Asian language, like, you know, you take a screenshot and you put it in there to translate, it spits out random garbage. That doesn't make any sense. It's just like, wow, really? Oh man, I don't like it, but it's how it is, you know? That's also why I want to learn Japanese at least a little bit, so I can get around the damn country without, you know, walking straight and being like, okay, I need to get to this station. I can't read. I can't speak. Because if I can at least speak, I probably can't learn the reading stuff because I'm still dyslexic, you know? Even I've had an easier time with English because English is a very simple language, but Japanese is, well, you know how it looks like. Even normal people have difficulty learning that language. How do you expect me to do it? But speaking is way easier for me. Learning Japanese? Well, I am not learning it currently, but I will learn it a little bit at least, so I can speak it when I go there. You know, I like to learn the language to the country where I go to for a few weeks. Because if I go on vacation, I at least want to say hi, thanks, bye, and where's this, how are you doing? You know, simple words, simple conversations, because I feel like it's a bit boring if you can't. I want to talk to the locals a little bit, you know? I don't want to just walk around Tokyo and take a bunch of pictures, you know? I also thought about climbing Mount Fuji, but I'm not sure because I am... Look, I have lost weight actually, which is good. I'm almost back to my normal weight. Like, you can't really see that I have a bit too much weight. You can't really see it. I am at a healthy weight again, which is very good. I'm very happy about that. But I'm still not very much, you know, healthy, like, in a way where it's like, I can do sports. I can run for a few minutes. I can walk for like an hour without issue, but, I can't climb a mountain. I'm probably gonna die when I try to climb a mountain. I mean, to be fair, a brother in Japan climbed Mount Fuji while he was still unfit, but even he said, like, it was a horrible thing to do. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should hold myself back and actually either be a... Yeah, I don't need to be like some athlete, but I need to be healthy enough to climb a mountain. It's a mountain still, even if it's a very popular mountain to climb. You still kinda need to, you know, be athletic enough to not die in 5 minutes. Anyway, now that we're talking about countries, other countries that I want to visit are France. I still haven't been there somehow. And I want to go to Italy at least once. That's the 3 countries where I want to go to in my life. But that's the annoying part. Every time I think about going somewhere, I'm just like, well, I want to go to Japan, but that's so expensive. Maybe I could go to Italy, but that's also expensive. Maybe I could go to France, that's a bit cheaper, but still, kind of expensive. It always loops back to like, I want to do this, but it's expensive, and it doesn't matter which one I choose. They all want money from me. Well, to be fair, I could just walk there and then just live under a bridge or something. What a great vacation. Under a bridge. In Italy. Oh, man. Learning Japanese is really fun, though. It may seem complicated, but it's gonna be so easy after the first month or 2. Yeah, I know that, but I'm very much... Well, my discipline is a bit shit. since I stopped taking ADHD medication because the side effects were honestly horrible. Not even like the mental ones, just the physical ones were already bad enough. Like, I woke up every day with, like, stomach pain that was absurd. Like, wow, great, I take this medication, and then for half the day, my stomach just tells me, end your own life, like, this is bad, I can't take it anymore, please. So yeah, I stopped taking that, and since then, I've become way less, disciplined, you know, it's a bit difficult, but I do need to start. I actually need to start before I go there, because otherwise I'm just gonna procrastinate, and then I'm one of those people who learn it on the plane. Great. I'm learning Japanese on the plane. Like one of those people. The thing is, I need to learn the language in a way where I don't need to learn the characters, because speaking a language and doing that is way easier with the method that I use. My method for learning languages is pretty much brute force. I listen to the language 24/7. I try to think in the language. I try to speak in the language. I do that until I somehow learn it. That's how I learned English. Like, I don't translate any words in my head for, like, from German to English. I don't do that. I just go immediately English. Immediately, because it's way easier. Just way faster and easier. To learn and to do. We can make it to Japan and other countries well. That's why doing YouTube is great, because we might actually get great chances. I mean, I don't think so. Look, I'm doing horse girl content, plus streaming Crash Bandicoot on the side. I'm not very optimistic about, like, dreams and goals, please. Like, I don't want it, actually. Don't want to think about it. I like this just being a small hobby of mine, you know? I like this just being a small hobby of mine where I just, you know, have some fun and I'm just relaxing and I'm just, you know, having some time for myself, you know? Just an out for my talking, plus, you know, some creative outlet for my art and for my videos. You know, that's all I need. I don't really need to be like some big YouTuber or something. That still hasn't changed. I've had that opinion since last year, since I started, and I will still keep it that way. You know, I'm a bit of an idealist when it comes to that. But still, I mean, if I would get the opportunity, of course I would do it, just because, but you know, I don't think I would do it for that long because it'd get burned out very quickly. That's why I like doing it this way, you know? When I do it this small and it's not my main income source, I can just relax, you know? I can just relax and be myself and have fun. Instead of making everything about money, because trust me, when you start making everything in life about money and chances and opportunity and success, you're gonna hate your own life. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. I speak from a little bit of experience at least. It's still great though, as much as you're enjoying it, although I think you do have really great personality and commentary. Oh, thank you. The thing is though, I like performing for a smaller audience anyway. Like, I would say, especially streaming, I don't really like streamers who have a lot of viewers. Not in the way of, like, personally don't liking them. I mean, like, I don't like the stream because it's just so fast. You can't interact with anybody. You can't really start a conversation. You can't really interact. It's very shallow in that regard, you know? That's what I don't like. I like interacting with... Oh god. Okay, I almost choked on my own goddamn spit. Okay, anyway. The thing is, I like interacting with my community and I like keeping it small, you know? Like, when you look at it from this perspective, it's like, I like to perform in a small group of people, you know, like a few hundred maybe, and that's all there is. And some other people enjoy performing in front of millions, you know, there's a difference, you know? Difference in taste. And I like the smaller ones a bit more. I mean, you can literally see I don't have any, like, you know, subscription for my channel enabled, and I don't want to. I don't even think I can, but still, even if I could, I still wouldn't enable it because I don't want money. None of this is for the money. If I tried to get money, I would make a short every day, I would stream every day, I would stream the newest games, I would get an expensive model, plus I would market myself everywhere, like, it's sort of that sort of bullshit, but I don't like doing that. I don't like doing that at all. First of all, it's a lot of work, and second of all, it would take the fun out of everything. Oh, hi! Well, I am currently technically playing Crash. Technically, you know, like... technicality, because I haven't started after half an hour of yapping. I should start soon, though. I should start soon. Let me just drink some water before then. Oh, you could hear that. I really respect that. Doing all of this for passion and fun is pretty amazing. It is, but to be fair, I think a lot of people do it that way, you know. It's not just me, but most people aren't vocal about it, you know. Even bigger ones do it because of that, but they can't really say, like, I hate being, you know, a bigger streamer once they got big. Because you can't really control that, it's just something that happens. I hope I, you know, stay a bit of on the smaller side so I can enjoy it the way I like it. Hi! Oh god, my voice cracked. Hi to Sam. I really hate how names are now the ad name. Oh yeah, Kaku is voiced by actor by Greg Eagles. I don't know who that is. I'm very bad with names, so I probably heard some other performances from him. I just don't remember. You know, it's one of those things. One thing I have to say though, I mentioned how I watched one of... Okay, Fate usually has good anime, but Fate Extella, whatever it's called, is very bad story-wise. One thing I found interesting though, I watched the English dub, and I heard Nero's voice, and that is Morgana from Persona 5. I know that voice. And that's, okay, I think it's always hilarious when I listen to a voice actor that I know, and they played a role so iconic, I can't associate them with anything else. When I hear her voice, it's just Morgana in my head. I see her as Nero, Morgana. I see her as some villain, it's Morgana. Like, I can't unhear it. It's the same with, like, for example... I think Sino is what he's called, like a VTuber, Sino. When I listen to his Ding Yuan voice in Honkai Star Rail, I can only think about, like, his performance in Genshin, you know? It reminds me. I can't stop it. Maybe for the same reason, though don't worry, it's all passion for me too, so I get you. Oh, that's nice, that's nice. I think it's always good when people just do content for fun, you know? Way too much content these days is just for not for performance, but for views, like, goddamn. Especially the AI garbage, like, dear lord, so much AI garbage. And it's only gotten better. It's horrible. And to be fair, the average person doesn't really care. Like, I've seen some people unironically watch AI content and not care. They don't care that it's AI. They're just like, well, good enough for me. Like, how could you say that? How? Same with art. It's okay, especially I don't like one argument, which is when people say, well, it's AI, but it still sounds good, and you only keep complaining if it's AI. Yeah, because it's not interesting then. I want to see or hear something made with passion, you know? It's interesting because someone made this, someone put time into this. If you made it with AI, you put like 10 minutes into it. It just becomes boring, you know? I like it when I know there's a story behind it, when someone put time into it and a lot of passion, you know? That's what I like. When someone actually, you know, gives a damn about what they're doing instead of just going, well, I typed in a sentence, now go, you know? Well, that's my point of view, at least. The thing is, usually how people use AI for, like, questions and all that, it's bad, but I don't really care about that. I only care about it a lot when it's, like, art-related, just because it's like, well, I draw, I do art, it's kind of important to me, you know? A little bit important to me, you know? AI slop is really horrible. I hate when I... like, listen to a playlist just to know it's AI slop for monetization. That's the thing, though. It's most of the time it's monetized to just get money. It's not about, like, creating something. Look, if you've ever created something, if it's a video, art, or even painting a miniature, anything that's art-wise, when you show it to someone and they appreciate it and they're like, wow, this looks great, that's a high that you cannot recreate any other way. You need... It's not a, well, it's a high for an artist, you know? It's just like, hearing someone say your art is good and that they liked it is just, it feels great, you know? Like, it just feels, it's special in a certain way. You can only understand this if you've ever done art and someone compliments it. It's a special feeling, and I would recommend anybody to try something, even if they're bad at it. Like, goddamn, my art looked like ass. If you look at my community tab, you can see how my art looked now. Imagine that, but with a sledgehammer. Like, that's the level of design that I was able to put out back then. And that's the thing, you know, art always is shit at first. But there, you know. God, it took me so long to start drawing. Man, I needed so much motivation to start it, man, like, all those years. I think I wanted to draw for like 10 years, and I only started like 2.5 ago, or like 3 years ago. I don't even remember, when did I start? It's been so long now, I should probably look it up again, I can. Or like when hearing a video about a game review or creepypasta to realize it's an AI script. Oh yeah, that's pretty bad. To be fair, I do know, like, AI voices are very popular, but AI voices I can understand, like, these, like, you know, the average one, not like some stolen one. I mean, like, the automated ones that are just that just exist for free. I think those are fine because some people don't want to use their real voice or can't speak very well. That is fine, but I mean for like creative processes, like that's a big no-no, you know. It's a big no-no for me personally, you know. Everybody has their own thing, but I still think it's sad when people just watch AI content and say it's good enough for them. Like, no, it shouldn't be. You should have more standards than someone putting in 5 minutes for a prompt and then wanting to profit from it. If the only reason you upload something is profit, then it's just sad, in my opinion. Like, okay, there are streamers who stream for monetary gain mostly. But if they're like, if there's at least, you know, a little bit, like 70% they want money and 30% passion, at least they have passion, you know, at least they have some motivation to do it. It's not just money. But with these videos, it's just about the money. With AI videos, it's just money. They don't care about anything else. They just want money. And that's the sad part, you know? When you make something creative just for monetary gain, it's... It's a bit sad, you know, my opinion. Always say in my opinion to get yourself out of any news that may try to kill you, you know? I mean, to be fair, English is my first language. I did speak it for quite a while, but I'm not very, you know, good at it. But I'm fine, I would say. I'm not, like, bad, not at all, but, eh. Compared to someone who spoke the language for years, I'm still a bit behind. But I will catch up at some point. I will get a Scottish accent and you will never know. I will live in Scotland and you will never know. You'll think I'm a Scottish man? No. I'm not. But you'll never know. Anyway, I've yapped for like 36 minutes. That should show you how much I've missed yapping. Considering it's been 36 minutes since the stream started. And I've been non-stop yapping. I mean, how could I not? How could I not? I've missed yapping so much. Oh, man. Anyway, I think it's time I should start this game because, okay, I would usually now stream for like 3 hours, but the issue is my voice, I know, will die in like an hour because, well, I haven't streamed in 2.5 months or something, like 2 months. My voice is not prepared for 3 hours of non-stop talking. If I would have talked normally last 2 months, sure, but I barely talked the last 2 months. I was very much too busy for that. So, I need to get the game going, otherwise I'm fucked. In an hour I will just have throat pain all the time. And that's a big no-no. But I still remember like one time when I streamed and I thought my throat pain was because I talked too much. So I ended stream and the next day I got so fucking sick. It's like, great. Now my throat hurts. I got sick. And my throat hurts even more because I'm sick. God, that was the worst. Oh man, thankfully that's over. I haven't gotten sick in a while actually. Oh, good news again. Actually, very good news. My dog has not vomited in months. He's getting better. Yay. That's a very good thing. I'm very happy about that. New game. I need to start. Still think the loading screen looks so funny with just a floating GIF. Oh no, he's falling. To Australia, no. Don't go there. Oh. Well, that's how the dinosaurs died. Bye-bye. And Crash is doing the polar bear. Aww. He's cute. I like. Aww. Killing the polar bear means a death sentence, by the way. This is really not loud. Like, the intro was way louder. Wait, they're just leaving Crash behind. Oh, don't leave him. Huh? We're gonna play as him because this is the level select.
Great Uka Uka! It was that infernal Bandicoot!
From deep inside my deadly prison, I sent you simple instructions to follow. But you lost the gems, you lost the crystals, and I have lost my patience. There is now
No, Cortex, don't die. You're my favorite.
on this planet.
He could do no wrong. Look at his big forehead and flat... His head is actually very flat, when I think about it.
But since your bumbling has managed to set me free, I am feeling generous. There is still a way to amass the power needed to enslave this miserable planet. And this this time, the great Uka Uka will make sure that you do it right.
Who is that?
After many eons, my evil twin brother, Uka Uka, has been freed.
This is more story than the first game. The first game was literally just Crash was experimented on, Crash is free, Crash is getting revenge. This game already has a cutscene.
Now, free once again, he must be stopped.
Can I play now? I know what to do. Oh, the mask. Whoever's wielding the mask. Oh, wait, what?
Uka Uka and Cortex plan to
How did you know this place?
machine to gather crystals that lay scattered across time. I have brought you here to recover them.
Wait, is this mask being taken over by Uka Uka? Because it can't be that the guy's literally, you know, like...
And then jump into the portal. Good luck.
Where would he know this place? Was this just the general loading area? Just like, yep, everybody uses this. It's a no combat zone, you know? Every villain and every hero knows this place. They just go here whenever they have time. Oh, time to go. Hope I still remember the controls. In I go.
Crash, crash, crash.
Why is only your head there?
You always muck in my mud. Oh, look.
In your mud? Who says that? What? Like, Cortex, I know you've been... Oh, wait. Did my screen just flash for a second? Ah, well. Hope the game doesn't crash. It's medieval. It is. Crouch. Oh, yeah, I can crouch and, like... Oh, shit. Already did a mistake. Mistake? Oh, God. Man, I watched Invincible and it's kind of sad how bad the animation is. By the way, did you see Bleach is getting, like, the last season? It's out. The first episode is out. I can't believe it. I've been a Bleach, like, I watched Bleach for, like, so many years now. It's almost weird seeing how it's actually finished now. I'm happy about that, you know? It's been so long since I first watched Bleach as a child. And so, it's weird how Bleach never got its ending at first, but I know why. It wasn't very popular because, you know, the last season wasn't good, plus some other internal problems, I believe. So, yeah, I get why. Why is this box? Oh, it's changing. Oh, that's cool. Why is it getting faster? Yeah, sure, just... Aww. Well, guess I get nothing. Frog! I'm gonna kill the frog. You might call it murder, I call it self-defense. That night. Oh god. That's not fair. I thought he was dog shit. I thought he couldn't wield that thing, and out of nowhere he just spin attacks me. It's not fair. Where am I being taken to? Ooh. Okay, let's go. Okay. It's really weird concentrating on a game and talking again, you know? Back then I could always just, you know, I could do it more easily because I got used to it, but now I need to get back into it. Well, I do know one game where I will scream like a little girl again, which is in other horror games. If you weren't there last year, by the way, you can watch the VODs for the older streams. They're not very long because I'm a pussy. I am a scaredy cat when it comes to that stuff, you know? I'm very scared for that sort of stuff. I couldn't anymore, man. That thing looked like a spider. I screamed like a little girl, you know? It's so bad. Oh, wait. Okay. Can it just... Oh, shit. I didn't want to kill him. I swear, this time I didn't want to kill him. It was an accident this time. Not last time, though. Last time was purely on purpose. This was an accident, though. Again. Nice. Kill the frog because he's endangered. By the way, talking about endangered species, I am convinced that mosquitoes should be extinct by now. I hate them. I think everybody thinks that way, though, to be fair. And every animal has similar things. I think, like, horses have, like, flies, like, certain flies that, like, attach onto them. So it's like almost every animal has, like, some other animal that leeches off of them. I know that, but it's annoying still. Could be worse, though. I mean, to be fair, it depends on which country you're in. Depending on the country, these things can literally carry, like, some of the worst diseases known to man, so... Eh. It really depends on where you live. Oh, I missed one box, so come on. Well, back I go. It was quite short, I feel like. I mean, not short it is, but, you know. A little bit short. I still don't know where he's pulling these crystals out of. I don't want to know, honestly. I am... Oh, no, water level. Can I do this one first? Yeah. Go to China. Let's go. Let's go. To the tiger? Am I gonna ride the tiger? Oh, please. Please treat like a polar bear. Come on. Yes. Oh my god. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. I love this. And the polar bear is safe too, so it's not like he's dead or something. Oh shit. Okay, I'm dead though. Oh man. Okay, can I attack by the way? No, I can jump only. Okay, that's not good. Okay, nice. That's good. Oh god. Oh shit. Okay, I mean to be fair, this is the first level they show me this, so it's probably easy, you know? What? How did I do that? I don't know. Don't ask me. It's not like I'm in control here. I'm just pressing a few buttons. I'm on the Great Wall of China. How did I not notice that? How did I not notice that I was on the Great Wall of China, you know? How did I not notice? I don't know. I don't know how I didn't notice. Ouch. And come on, she's still fine. She could just do it by herself. Okay. Oh, come on. It counts if I jump on top of it. Aww. Okay, I'm fine with it. That was cute. That was cute. I'll allow it. Okay, do this. Go on top of here. Jump twice. Go slow. Jump. Nice. Is it? Imagine she would just jump off the little lion. Letting him fall to his death. Aw, he's cute. I like him. Levels are kind of short, aren't they? Like, I already did 2 levels in less than 10 minutes. And out we go. She's keeping her crystal safe inside a laptop somehow, but that's better than Crash holding it somewhere where I don't want to mention. I don't even want to think about where Crash is hiding that one. But disgusting Crash. I know you're an animal, Crash, but still, that's not... Oh no, it's one of those levels. Oh man, I hate them. I can barely see anything in these levels. Yep, hurry up, Crash. We're being hunted by a fucking dinosaur. I think it's actually funny how certain dinosaurs are way fatter than we believe, just because it's like we didn't understand how like their muscles worked for a long time, where it's just like they actually needed more fat to move all their body. We just didn't know. We just didn't know. So we thought they were slim. Turns out, nope, most of the dinosaurs were not slim at all. They had enough. To be fair, that's still scary, you know, because it makes them more scary. First of all, they weigh more, meaning, you know, you're not safe. Regardless of where you're hiding, they can just crush that place. And second of all, I would be more scared if someone 10 meters tall, 5 meters wide is chasing me. You know, that's still scary. I'm kind of happy that dinosaurs are no longer alive. They're cool, but, I would fear for my life every time I would go outside, you know, when a fucking dinosaur, a bird dinosaur the size of just of my body could just snatch me up and take me to somewhere I don't know. It's a bit of a scary thing, you know, just a little bit scary, you know. And imagine short people. I'm tall, but imagine short people would just get picked up and taken away. One of my friends is short. Imagine I would go outside with him and he'd just get snatched away. I'd never see him again. He still owes me money. I can't have that happen. It's like, yeah, my friend can die as long as they don't owe me any money. I'm a generous loan shark. I give you my money and I only want your death in return. Oh god. To be fair, I actually don't really care about that money, but you know, it's funny when I mention it, you know. I don't care, but it's funny. What is this, by the way? Oh, it's not active. How did he attack me? What was save? Okay, so inside these mud puddles, I'm not safe. Or like, well, leaves, because I'm slow as hell. Oh, no. Okay, he's chasing me. That's not very nice. I want to go away. Okay. That's a lot. That's good for me. But to be fair, the more boxes, the more chances to mess up, so, well, I'll see. And I'm really happy with the new Musume update, by the way. I'm very happy about that, because, you know, it was getting very sick of track plays. And when I say sick, I meant vomiting sick. I hated that mode. Even if I got unlucky with my polls recently, I'd rather, you know, not have any good support cards for this scenario than just, you know, could get tortured by track blazer. I never want to play that mode again. I don't care if my parents are unoptimal from now on. I don't give a shit. I just don't want to play that mode ever again. I've been burned out from doing races now. I can actually jump on top of them. That's good. This is nice. Jump. Jump. Wait, how am I supposed to do this? Oh, by the way, I played a bit of Honkai Star Rail again. I have to say, I'm not very familiar with World's new voice. Like, I really like this old one. I know he had to part ways because of something. I don't really know. I only got a glimpse of that when it happened. I'm just still sad about it. I like this old voice. But one thing I have to agree on is that... Okay. Currently in Honkai Star Rail, I'm not very far into the 4-point story. You know, I'm like at the beginning of 4.1. And there's like this Gunpla shop you visit, which is like... Imagine the Gunpla shop in Japan with like Bandai, but with real mechas instead of just plastic models. And he got so fanboy over everything, and that was the one time where I was just like, yep. If I would know him personally IRL, we would vibe, just watching Gundam shows all the time. I still like Gundam. There's a new Gundam anime announced, by the way. That's very nice. I would actually recommend people watching Gundam anime. It's very good. Certain ones are very good, self-contained ones. Some other ones are a bit too long for newcomers, in my opinion. Like, the OG one is very good, but also very long. So, you know, it's a bit difficult to recommend when it's like, hey, this is a good show, but it's... You know, for back then it was well animated, but nowadays it's... You know, when you compare it to Jujutsu Kaisen, it's a bit lacking. To be fair, most anime look lacking compared to JJK's animation level. It's weird because Jujutsu Kaisen, okay, it's well written in my opinion. Jujutsu Kaisen isn't badly written, but it has its flaws, and the other anime that I would have liked to have good animation too, which didn't get any. To be fair, Fate Strange Fake got very good animation, so I can't complain. Like, Fate Strange Fake looks so good, man. I hope Season 2 comes out in the next year or two. I need it. Especially, like, Berserker's animation for... It's a bit of a spoiler, but when he activates his Noble Phantasm and uses, like, Natural Born Killers, that animation is so good when he uses it against Achilles. It's so good, man. If you've watched it, you know what I mean. It looks phenomenal. It looks phenomenal, in my opinion. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's just sad how it didn't last long, but I get why. Like, if you watch the animation, even if you don't watch it on, like, official sites, if you watch just the fight online on YouTube, you can see why it's only a few seconds long, or like a minute long, because... Are you, like, come on, give me a minute here, I'm talking to my chat, hello? Oh, rude. Oh, no, it's not water level. Oh, I don't like this, no, underwater levels in this day and age. But to be fair, this game is like decades old, actually. Oh god. Spin. Do not die. Okay, up until now it's pretty fine, but I feel like this is one of those things where the first few levels are fine, and then they just become abhorrently difficult, you know? As a child, I would have been scared of this, by the way. As a child, I was unironically scared of underwater levels when I was very young. I don't know why. People say I don't know why, but something... And the thing is, it wasn't even in real life. In real life, I wasn't afraid of diving. It was literally just in video games I was afraid of, like, diving. I don't know why. It's weird. Very weird. And I really need to read more, by the way, now that I think about it. Like, I have No Mouth and Emma's Scream is still on my read list. Like, I still have the book for that. Still haven't read it. It's very good, though. The book is very good from, like, the things I read. Okay, this thing is very slow. I don't like it, but eh. It reminds me of the movie Atlantis, like this design. I actually watched that one recently again, because, you know, it's a childhood movie and all that. One childhood movie I don't think I ever mentioned is Castle in the Sky. That movie is very special to me. The Castle in the Sky is like probably the most special movie to me, like Studio Ghibli movie. I feel like everybody has like a movie that is very important to their childhood, and for me it was definitely Castle in the Sky. That movie was beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful movies, like, as I watched as a child, to this day. I still remember when I first watched it, and I was just so in awe. That was nice. Now, I rewatch that movie every few years, just because, you know, it's a bit of a nostalgia trip. I would probably, if I ever had, like, you know, if I ever were to have kids, I don't want any, but if, I would probably show them this movie 100%. To be fair, I think it's, you know, getting a bit outdated animation-wise in a few years, but yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's still beautiful. It's not like it's getting uglier, you know. But like, oh god. It's not like, animation is not like real, like filmography, you know what I mean. Where it's like, you can't really make it look better over the years. But no. Real life stuff did get better looking, but animation is, the animations from 20 years ago, 30 years ago that look stunning. But one movie is so beautiful. Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust is a, okay. Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust is a beautiful movie. Please, if you watch anime movies, it's self-contained. You don't need to watch anything else. Please watch that movie for your own viewing pleasure. The animation is stunning. It came out, like, I think almost 30 years ago, or like 25 years ago. It's a beautiful movie. Unironically, you need to watch it if you like animation. It's so good. Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. It's very good. And you don't need to watch anything else. It's self-contained. Oh, Crash died. Hi, Oak Tree. I'm playing Crash Bandicoot 3. Oh no, I know the jet ski levels are hard. And tricks? Can do tricks? How? What about... Okay, that's... I mean, it's easier than I thought at first, but... Oh god, the controls are a bit... the controls are fine, actually. How are you, Oak Tree? How's it going? I haven't streamed in a while. Finally, I'm back a bit. With Crash Bandicoot. Okay, I can't jump. That's a bit annoying. I have to watch out for the cannonballs. Is that a pirate? Was that a pirate? Oh, I missed a checkpoint. That's bad. That's very bad. Very bad. Okay, if I die now, I'm fucked. If I die now, I'm very fucked. Hi, Seagull. Oh god, no, 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 no! I missed a crystal. Shit, wait. Turn around. Drive. Slow down. Drive again. Oh god, these controls are hard, man. Going from, like, very smooth controls to something that feels like a... It's not bad, it's just difficult to adjust to. Okay, checkpoint. No! Oh. Wait, give me a second. God, I hate that I have to hover over just to get translation. I haven't arrived too late, and I'm doing swell. Oh, that's nice to hear. No, you're not too late at all. I still got at least half an hour in me. At the very least, I have half an hour in me. At best, I still got another hour before my throat starts giving in. I hope my throat doesn't give out too fast, because, you know, I haven't streamed in a long time. So, yeah, it might give out sooner than it usually does. But I will stream more often the next few times. I mean, next time is probably Monday or Tuesday, latest. Maybe Friday, but I'm very unsure about Friday. So don't put it in your calendars, you know. I will probably put it up for Monday, and if I have time on Sunday, I will just stream on Sunday, you know, or like, Friday. No, I'm just gonna do it like this. Fuck it. I'm gonna get the checkpoint. Wait. Okay, wait. Oh, come on! Wait. Okay. Okay, good. It only took me 3 attempts to collect a checkpoint in a children's jump and run. I mean, to be fair, Crash Bandicoot is more difficult than other, like, jump and runs for that time, you know? Like, Mario was way easier when I was a child than Crash. At least from what I can remember back then compared to how I'm doing now. It could also be that I was just a better gamer when I was a child, you know? I've lost all my skills. Just like I did with Overwatch. Can you imagine I was a good Overwatch player at some point? I was actually a diamond support, like, not to brag or anything, but I was diamond support in Overwatch. Not to brag or anything, you know, just letting you all know a little fun fact about me, you know. Ta-ta! I'm flicking my head to the side like ta-ta. No, but for real, I really like playing Overwatch, but I just... Oh god. I've played like over 1,000 hours of Overwatch, you know, over like all of my different accounts, so yeah. I got multiple accounts, by the way, because I used to play on like PlayStation, but then I didn't. I was way worse on PlayStation. I am way better with like shooting when it comes to like non-controller type stuff. That's also why I don't play like... I do play Resident Evil games on controller, but not because I like it. It's mainly because it's just... the games are not well enough optimized to be fun without. Outside of like... they're fine to play with keyboard, but then, you know, it's better to play them with controller. It feels more natural with these games. Also, the shooting is designed to be on controller and on PC, that also makes it easier. Boss fight time. It's time to kill Tiny Tiger. Can you not put your snout in my face? You know, but I need some... I didn't really need to seal dental plan. Good sir, don't show me that fucking Cortex is Julius Caesar. Oh, okay, I didn't expect some fucking... didn't expect Cortex just sit there like Julius Caesar, man. I did not expect that, okay? It shouldn't be this funny to me. To be fair, I do laugh for most things, but still. It shouldn't be this funny for me that he's just lying there. Okay, this fight is gonna be easy. Oh god. I really hate how I can't see my chat correctly, because now everything is translated badly when I play a game. I have to hover over. Oh god. 1, 2, 3, come on, jump! Jump, Tiny Tony Tiger. Okay, now quickly, wait, let me just check the chat. Tiny Tiger's top 10 in Overwatch. On Overwatch. He is, look at him. He's probably a tank main. Probably plays Mauga, I just know it. To be fair, I like playing Mauga too, just because he's fun to play. I like Reinhardt, I like Mauga, and I like Sigma a lot. Oh god! Crash! Oh my god, I got eaten alive. The thing is, I really like how Sigma plays, just because I just love his personality. I love his personality, him just being... He's a mixture of like the kind uncle combined with someone who's utterly insane. Because half his interactions in-game are him being like kind with like his friends, like Sombra for example. And then out of nowhere he says some like schizophrenic shit like, I can hear the melody. Or can't you hear the melody? And it's just like, what? He's a mixture of the weird, of like the funny uncle combined with like, you know, schizophrenia. To be fair, I feel like everybody had that like one uncle in their life when they grew up who is just, you know, not weird, but just fun, you know? They don't have kids themselves, so they, you know, they spend money on you, they have fun with you, they take you out for dumb shit whenever your parents can't, you know? It's that type of uncle, you know? You only see like once every 1 or 2 years. That's a fun thing, you know? Jump, 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 come on. I can win this. Vortex, my love, did I impress you? Is that a ground pound ability? A powerful belly flop, belly flopping, yay! Press A button to jump and then press B. Wait, let me... Oh my god, I'm a monster now! Oh my god, are they throwing tomatoes at Tiny Tony Tiger? You can see his pants. Let's leave. I don't want to look at his pants anymore. I don't need to look at his underwear. I got really surprised by Cortex being Julius Caesar and just being there lying down. I mean, he just laid down. Yeah, I can skip this, I believe. I'm not a child. I understand what gameplay mechanics are. Belly flop, kill all my enemies. How is it going? Here. Ooh, Egypt. I think. No, wait, the level looks almost the same.
Who? What? Where was I?
Huh?
Tiny was a good fellow. He hated everyone and everything. But a good heart, nonetheless.
Yeah, I'm a bit afraid that something will break when I watch these, you know, because like sometimes images flash around and even if it's just once, I'm scared. Wait, let me just check comment. Crash can now flop like it's 2012. Can you see Slab's car rear? This bad boy can flop like it's 2012. Oh, it's medieval. It's still medieval, but like different. This is the same level. Don't tell me it's always this. Probably not. And belly flop. Oh my god! I crushed this frog like it's nothing. Oh shit! Oh shit! Ah, that's That's an interesting death animation. I did not expect that, honestly. I am taken aback, honestly. I did not expect that. Like, it is funny, but like I didn't expect that. Like to the point where I'm just confused now. Okay. Oh, he crushes them into paste, man. He's disgustingly strong with that ground pound. Ground pound. I love this attack. Ground pound. Wait. Ground pound. Oh my, I can destroy these. Oh my, I love this ground pound. And, oh shit. Okay, that was stupid. Oh, a wizard! No! Oh shit. I need to kill him normally. Wait, can I play around with the staff? Staff, go bye-bye. I'm a grown-ass man, by the way. If only my neighbors could see me, they'd be so weirded out. It's like, but to be fair, at least I'm not using my VTuber model, so I'm a bit more normal than usual. But it's still my design, by the way. Like, if you're worried that I'm not a VTuber anymore, I still am at heart. Just not using the model because I'm afraid something will break, you know? I'm a bit of a scaredy cat recently when it comes to that. More importantly, the design still stands. I'm still a vampire VTuber. I still love vampires. So much. Oh god, I almost died. I don't know how that hitbox didn't count. Ground pound. Oh shit. Did they ever say how good of a gamer I am? It's one of my few talents. I love how comedically like how good I can time this comedically. I'm not doing anything on like this on purpose, by the way. It's literally just it happens. I am just oh, God. Come on, okay, this is bullshit. Just thank you. Thank you very much. Can I destroy these? Nope. Okay, the level is definitely different. The beginning was similar, but the level is definitely different. Oop, 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 oop. Wait. Ah. Oh, that's disgusting. That it even works when I don't hit it directly. Wait. God, I hate how they always do. Okay, wait. If you considered getting a PNG going momentarily while the model can't be used, I could do that actually. I could just put a PNG on the bottom right. That could be used, okay? I'm gonna look into it, how if I can find a good PNG of my model. The thing is, okay, can I just say something? I hate the translation, not just because it's inaccurate most of the time on my chat and I can't change it, unless I go through, I think, very big hoops that I couldn't figure out yet, but I hate when every German translation is so formal. It's, okay, imagine in English, every translation wasn't like, this guy is annoying, but it goes like, thou art annoying, for example, like absurdly formal or like old school style English. That's how I translate everything into German. Everything. It's so annoying. Even official translations in Germany are this bad. They always use the most formal speech humanly possible within the language, and it's so annoying. It's like, nobody talks like this. Nobody. So when I watch a movie that I can only watch in Germany, like in Germany, it's so annoying when they all just use the most formal words ever. It's like, nobody talks like this, even in Germany. Nobody uses the most formal words. Even when you talk to your boss, you don't always use the most formal wording because it's just natural. Depending on the boss you have, of course, you know, and if it's a boss who's very, like, uptight and very old school, then yes, but otherwise, no. Nobody is this strict in Germany about this language thing unless you're a translator. For some reason. I get why, it's probably some, like, official thing where they have to do it like this. But still. Oh, come on, I just want to kill the goat. Oh, man. My murderous tendencies with my ground pound are getting me killed. I really need to stop ground pounding so many times, but it's funny. Okay, oh god. Okay, this is bullshit. I barely touched him. Well, I guess I'll just I'm gonna kill this guy. I don't care. He's a walk in my wrath. Boing boing. Boing boing boing. I'm still a bit sad that I didn't play like Expedition 33 on stream last year, but I did really enjoy the game. But I would have probably cried when I finished the game, you know? Like, I did cry when I finished the game, and I would have cried on stream, which I'm not a big fan of. I can't show emotion. I'm like a wall. The only time I cry is when I see myself cry, and that never happens, so I never cry. I actually think it's funny when, like, or like it was seen as like a weak thing when men cry. I mean, I cry over everything, and not over everything, but about most things. It's like, you know, even when I'm happy, I cry. I just don't like people seeing me that way. It's weird. I do cry when I'm happy. I just don't like people seeing me when I'm just in general, you know. To be fair, I think it's more. Oh god, I think it's mostly like an emotional regulation thing when people cry out of happiness. It's not like a, you know, special thing, but still. Oh god, no, I jumped. Aww. Oh man. What is the goat for not evolving with the English language? How dare the goat not evolve correctly as I wanted to? How dare it not be like crocodiles? Literally perfect. I think actually crocodiles barely evolved in the last few thousand years, just like in the last very long time, because, you know, they are very close to like perfect for what they need to be. Then we have humans, who for some reason have an extra set of teeth nowadays, which don't do anything really. I hate wisdom teeth. I still haven't got mine removed because I got lucky up until now. Well, for now. Don't know how long that will hold. My teeth are actually very healthy. It's just, you know, I don't like it. I don't like teeth stuff. I just get scared. Not scared, but like, it's weird. I don't like when something happens near my teeth, you know? It feels... I don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't know. It's like... I don't like the sound of it, you know what I mean? When you go to the dentist and it's like this drill, I don't like that sound. It scares me. Or because I had to get like okay, back when I was a child, I didn't really take like doing my teeth seriously. So I had to get one of my teeth pulled back then. Like, I was very young, by the way, very, very young. And when I got it pulled, I had to be put on anesthetics, and it was very weird and bad. But like, it wasn't bad, I didn't get any complications, but just... it felt shit, you know? That's why I probably got scared. Crash, why are you crashing out? Get it? Because Crash is crashing out. Get it? Because his name is Crash Bandicoot. And he's crashing out. You can laugh, chat, by the way. You are allowed to laugh. I'm very funny, I know that. It makes two of us. Yeah, to be fair, I feel like most people don't really like the dentist. It's not a very fun experience, you know. I got scared as a child because I had to go to the dentist quite often because I didn't take my shit seriously, like getting my teeth healthy. You know, I didn't take that seriously, so I had to go to the dentist a lot. And, you know, that's probably why I got scared of the dentist nowadays. Even when it's just a checkup, I'm always afraid that he's just gonna tell me, I need to remove all your teeth. And actually, it would be painful without anesthetics. Please, no. Don't do it without anesthetics, please. I'll give anything. My firstborn child. I don't have one yet, but I'll give him to you. Please. But I'm really, to be fair, dentists mostly, okay. Dentists are either very soothing in how they talk to you, or they talk to, oh. I took the goat down into hell with me. I'm fine with that. How dare the goat not involve with English cuisine? Goodbye. Guess I'll have to kill the goat normally, instead of a ground pound. Okay. And spin. Spin to win. I'm gonna kill this frog. I'm gonna kill this goat. I'm gonna kill this goat. I'm gonna kill the swordsman. Ouch. I ran into his blade. I ran into his blade. Don't look at me, chat, okay? I'm a diamond in Overwatch, okay? I'm a diamond support in Overwatch, not a diamond tank. And tank I was plat, okay? Don't look at me like this. Running into danger is my hobby. Please. Believe me. I'm actually good at video games. I'm not ass. Please. You have to believe me. See, I can do it. One box, really? Well, I guess. Goodbye. Time Twister. The Time Twister himself. Crash, I'm so disgusted with how you carry these things. Since the second game, you've been carrying these crystals in a way that makes them very disgusting. Crash, did you know that you don't have to shove the 2-meter tall crystal inside your own abdomen? You don't have to do that, that's optional. You just carry it in your hand. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice mechanic. Oh god, that's not nice. This guy is very aggressive. Goodbye. Did he just disappear towards the wall? Like, did he just... Well, maybe he went back to his family. This guy's unfair. Well, not really. He can't jump. He's just like, I can copy all your moves. You can't hurt me. You can jump? That's unfair. What do I... Oh, yeah. I forgot this exists. Win to win. I just optimize a space like that. He's very... Oh. Hey. Plus he likes the taste of crystals. They are very young. The government doesn't want you to know this, but crystals taste great. They don't want you to know this. They taste like gummy bears. Bye. He actually, like, the thing is, he's... Or maybe, look, it could be that Crash is very space efficient somehow. I don't believe he's very space efficient. I mean, look at him. Okay, I want you to look at this face. This face right here, okay? This face. And tell me, in the eyes, you look at Crash for 5 seconds at least. Inside his eyes. And then you look at me. And you tell me wholeheartedly that that creature somehow thinks about space efficiency. I can believe the crystal's tasting good thing. 100%. He's very much about that. He would eat anything that tastes good. Does he look like he's smart enough to know what space means? Nothing against Crash. But, look at him. Please. Like, he will like he does like the taste of it. I can see that. That's a good enough explanation for me. But these eyes do not tell me confidently that he knows about space and how to effortlessly, you know, optimize it. Definitely not. I do still like Crash. Now, Crash has that charm of like a protagonist who is just batshit insane partially, but also very nice, you know. The worst thing Crash has done is helping people, you know. He's very kind and killing a bunch of endangered species, but, you know, their own fault for being endangered. Not Crash's. No, but for real. Crash is just, you know, look at him. Look at how funny he's hanging off of these things. You can't be mad at him for too long. Crash is very kind. Maybe he doesn't even know what kindness means and he's just accidentally kind, you know? Maybe he's actually a monster, we just don't know it. Maybe he's worse than Cortex, we just don't know it. And drop. He's chaotic good, methinks. I do think he is chaotic good, yeah. That would fit him. I feel like that would fit Crash. Chaotic good. It would fit him. Ooh, new music. That's nice. I like the music. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Now I don't have a bridge. Wait, I can still do this. Right? Okay, I could get one. Okay, nice. To be fair, sometimes these like charts with like chaotic evil, chaotic neutral, chaotic good. I never really understood some of them where it's like, what's the difference between like chaotic evil and neutral evil, you know? It's just, where's the line? Where do we draw the line? Can I mean, to be fair, it's probably a good explanation of it, I just haven't found it yet. I don't think I can reach that one. I'm gonna drink some more water. Nice. And jump. By the way, now that I mention it, I accidentally cut myself while shaving this morning. Thing is, I overslept, so I had to like go out quickly with my dog. And so I tried to do my beard quickly, and as usual, it ends up with me getting cut. So yeah, that's not nice. I always think it's a bit, you know, not shameful, but like a bit sad when it happens, because it's just like, for how many years have you done your beard now? A lot of them. How many times have you cut yourself because you've been impatient? A lot of times. I mean, to be fair, it fits my ADHD bullshit. Sadly well. Funny thing is, I actually found, like, my diagnostic papers again, like what I said during the interview and all that, and goddamn. If it wasn't obvious before, I was definitely considering some things I've said. Are you okay? I am. Oh, by the way, when I say I cut my... Oh, wait. I meant, like, my beard, you know? When I did my beard, I went too quickly, so I have a small cut there. It's not big. It's not a bad thing, you know? Please, don't worry. It's not like some bad thing, please. Like, it's just a small cut on my cheek. It's not bad. It just looks a bit shitty. And it burns a bit, but it's not like it's not bleeding or something. Like, please, don't worry. Like, it's not like... I'm not using, like, some razor sharp, like, blade for my beard trimming, you know? I use a normal razor. I'm not, like, sitting here with, like, some ancient blade made out of the sharpest metal. Please don't worry. Please don't... Oh, is that Crash with a leather jacket? Oh, I can't have him bait me. How am I so slow? How am I so slow? I'm faster, that's nice. But yeah, don't worry about me. Like, it's not like when I say I cut myself, it's not like bad or something. It's mostly just, you know, a small bit on my cheek. With my beard being now, but I mean, my beard looks fine. It's not bad. To be fair, my beard growth is still kind of shit, which is weird because at my age, my father had a beard which looked like he could already be pardoned. Like, you know the movies like 300 and how they have those type of like very fluffy beards, like the big ones, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yeah, my father had that when he was like younger than me. So somehow I ended up with a beard that's like half of his and still, you know. I'm in my 20s and it still just refuses to grow on certain just edges and parts, so I have to trim it very carefully. Ouch. Which is a bit annoying. Otherwise, oh no, I'm second only, that's not good. Oh man. I mean, to be fair, I did hear that your beard grows until you're like in your 30s. So I'm confident that I will still get my good beard once I reach like maybe 25. I've got a trimmer on me, though my beard does not want to show up. I mean, yeah, I get that. I get that. It happened. It took for me a long time too. Like I was late with that too. I mean, looking at my father, how he looked at my age, I'm still late. It depends also on where you're from. Like I have friends who are like, I have one friend who's just as old as, I think, yeah, he's close to my age, very close. Birthday-wise, even. And he has no beard. Like, nothing. Just nothing. He has, like, little stubs at best. And it's just, it's so, like, it's weird, you know, because he looks like he's 15. Still, even though he's in his 20s, too. He's in his 20s and looks 15 just because he has no beard. And his face is flat, like, it looks like he never had a beard. It looks like he's still waiting on PE class, you know? I make fun of him sometimes because of it, but not a lot. Just a small bit. And he may, to be fair, I'm in a friend group where it's like everybody makes fun of everybody, just a little bit. Not very much. It's not like some mean stuff where it's like everybody insults each other. It's more just like, you know, some fun little extra. Oh, come on, it can't be that I'm starving this guy. No. Crash, crash, crawl. Oh my god. Can't do that. That's unfair. Can't ram into me. Is that the face, like, over the gas station? Was that the face of one of the guys? From, like, the other game, like, one of the bosses? I mean, to be fair, well, you wanna know what's funny? My voice is, like, a bit deep, you know? I know my voice is deep, but wanna know what's funny? I got this voice when I was, like, I think 12. I am not joking. I had almost, my voice back then was a bit lighter, but I had almost the same voice when I was 12 as I have now. So as a 12-year-old, when I played online, people thought I was way older than I actually was. because I sounded like I just smoked a pack of cigarettes. Even though I can't smoke cigarettes because I have asthma. If I smoked cigarettes, I'd probably die. So yeah. That's a little fun fact about my voice being very weird. Okay, come on, I want to reach first place. Come on. No, why am I behind him directly? No, come on, come on, come on, come on, catch up. Oh, I hate this guy. I gotta do this, and then, oh god. Just to get to the other side, I gotta do this, then I gotta do this. Wait, pause. Now I can look at the comment in its original language. Well, people say I look and sound fresh out of high school. It's strange. I mean, take it as a compliment. If you're still... Okay. The thing is, it's good when you're self-conscious about your age. It's bad when you're trying to, like, you know... If you try to date someone and you go out on a date and they say you look like you're just out of high school and you're, like, in your end 20s and they're also, like, towards 30, that's a bit sad, you know? Like, it's not sad, but it's a bit, you know, a bit of a mismatch, you know? It's like... Well, we are at the same age. We are both, like, in our 20s, but for some reason one of them looks like they're fresh out of high school. But, you know, that's a bit, to be fair, it's funny in my opinion. Oh, God. Oh, fucker. I'm gonna show you what a good racer actually does. Ramps like this. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it, huh? Nothing. To be fair, I think at some point you should take it as a compliment that people think you're younger than you are. I feel like if you are in your end 20s to like 30s and people tell you you look like you're still in your 20s, like early 20s, that's a compliment, that's a good one. But if it's like, when people say you look out of high school at like mid-20, then it's a bit shitty, you know? To be fair, I mean, people are late bloomers, you know? So a lot of people, actually. I mean, look at my friend, he's almost as old as me, and for some reason I look 10 years older than him. Sometimes I feel like, imagine you walk outside and you just see both of us just talking, and it looks like a normal guy in his early 20s talks to like a freshman out of high school. It's kind of funny, but eh. To be fair, I don't think people really care about it. It's more of just a self-conscious thing, you know? Most people just think about it for like 10 seconds and then they forget about it. Back then I was actually a bit more insecure about how I looked, but most of the time nowadays I'm just like, nobody really cares. Like, if someone's shitty to you just because of your looks, then honestly that's just a terrible person. Especially when they're older. Like, as you get older, you start to realize people who pay that much attention to their looks. Like, paying attention to your looks is important, by the way. It's not, you shouldn't look like ass when you go outside, but most of the time, do your best. You know, clean up your beard, clean up your hair, look presentable, and that's about all you need to look good, in my opinion. You don't really need to be like some fancy other stuff, you know? In my opinion, at least. I hate this level so much. I'm reaching my late 20s and I still got a baby face, it seems. I mean, it's good, you know, that's actually a good thing, because that means once you're 30, you look like you're 20. You know what I mean? It's actually a good thing. You know what I mean? You need to see the positive. Because that means if you look 10 years younger than you are, that means in your 30s you look like 20. And once you're 40, you still look like 30. That's a big thing, trust me. How do you think I'm gonna look? If I already look a bit older than I am, plus combined with, you know, the years catching up to me, I'm gonna look like 40 when I'm in my 30s. Do I have better 20s then? And then? What do I do when I'm 30 and 40? I look like an old man. Oak tree, you don't understand. I look like an old man. Like an old man, I can't look like an old man this soon, not when I'm 30. When you're 30, your life really begins, because then you have the money to do stuff. It is actually like this, by the way. When you're in your 20s, you think that's your life, but it's not. It's just the beginning. As far as I've seen, at least. Because every time a family member went from, like, early 20s to, like, 30s, you could see just how, because they got more money, they could do so much more stuff. Oh, come on. That's... How do I keep losing this fucking race? Oh, man. If it wasn't for my eye bags, then okay. I mean, to be fair, I have bad eye bags too, man. My eye bags unironically make me look like I already went to like a 12-hour work shift when I just arrived at work. I'm not joking. horrible with my eye bags. I look horrible with my eye bags, but I get that. I've had bad eye bags since I was a teenager, you know. It's been bad for years. That's why I'm saying I can't grow older. Look, you have the potential to look young when you're older. I don't. I definitely don't. And plus my eye bags, I'm gonna look like I'm a war veteran by the time I'm 25 or 28. It's gonna be bad for me. Oh well, it just means I have to enjoy life until I'm like 30, then it's gonna be ending for me when it comes to looks. Except for my hair. If my hair starts falling out at 30, I'm gonna unironically blow up the whole world. I don't care. Everybody suffers if my hair falls off. I can't have short hair again. I love my long hair. I keep so much care of it. I love it. Oh, my father is bald. My grandfather's bald. Everybody in my family who's a man is bald. I'm gonna be bald. Oh no. I'm gonna be so fucking bald, just like Crash is failing this race over and over again. I can't be bald. Half my personality is my long hair. It doesn't happen. I can't. If that happens, Chad, I'm gonna be legally allowed to steal your hair. I'm gonna break into your homes and I'm gonna steal your hair. Don't worry, if you have more bald patches than usual, that's natural. It's me stealing your hair to make a very fucked up wig. Oh god, I probably shouldn't. Should I do that? Should I do that? Should I commit multiple crimes to make a very horrific wig that you would see in a horror movie? Oh, I thought it was a shortcut. Nope, it actually made me slower. Shit. Oop. Come on. Be faster. Yeah, one thing I was actually surprised about is how many, like, VTubers are actually, like, older and started VTubing when they're older. I think that's actually a good thing, you know, like, seeing that, because I feel like most people in their 20s fear that, like, their life is pretty much over once they reach, like, 25 or 30. I've seen a lot of people in their 20s just... They talk about their 30s like they're unironically gonna die the moment they turn 30, unironically. And I feel like that's a bit sad, because I've seen so many people try out new things. They're actors who became actors once they reached 30. They had no experience beforehand. They started doing it, like, afterwards, you know, like, after they turned 30. It's not a new thing, you know, and I feel like that's a good thing, actually, because your life is definitely not over once you reach 30. You can do so many things in your life, so many hobbies, so many different goals, you know. I think it's a bit sad when people halfway give up when they're younger, especially with art. You see this a lot in art, where people say, like, well, I didn't draw a lot when I was younger, so I'm not gonna be good enough, or I can't be good enough. That's not true. It's not true at all. There are people, like, there's one big art YouTuber who does, like, art advice. And I think they started drawing... I'm gonna restart this, man. This is not good. I can't, okay. Well, guess I gotta finish it. There's, like, one art YouTuber that I watch who I think she drew in her 20s, then went through, like, a self-discovery period a bit, and then started drawing again at, like, 30 or, like, in her mid-30s. And she can draw gorgeously. Unironically, her art is gorgeous when you look at it. And I'm just like, she didn't draw when she was a child, and she didn't draw for like 10 years. So, you know, it's a bit, you know, weird when people say, like, I can't do this anymore because I didn't do it as a child. You can do anything you want. You want to learn an instrument, just do it. And even when you're slow at learning, just do it. I mean, look at me, I'm very slow at learning, and I still do it, just because it's fun. Well, I talked enough about, you know, cheap life advice. Anyway, back to me being bad at a fucking driving game, apparently. That Cortex on the left. I don't care anymore. I don't care for you, Cortex. You don't care about me. You don't even call me back. I know you know that I called you 20 times, Cortex. It's not a spam caller. It's me, Cortex. I knew we had something special. You with your big smile and your big teeth and your very flat forehead. I thought we had something special. You told me even. I hate these oh my god, what happened? What happened? What happened? I became faster, and then I lost my speed again. Come on, I can do it. I'm third place. Come on. To be fair, one thing I'm still figuring out with my art is if I want to go for a more simplistic style or a more complex one. Because, okay, when I see, for example, the art that Oak Tree makes, for example, I'm just like, I like simple art. I like other art too, but I won! I won! Yeah! You just gotta complain towards Cortex that you're not that you don't want to see him again. When I see art from like Oak Tree's art, You should check out Oak Tree's art, by the way. I like it a lot. It's very good. When I see simple artworks like Chachi does, like, for example, like she's not a VTuber anymore, but she does like art. She's a former VTuber, wink wink, someone from a corporation. And she does art a lot, and she does more simple art, you know, and I like that too, you know, I like simple art. But then I also see, like, more complex artworks with, like, very detailed shading and, like, light sources from different directions, and they both look beautiful to me, they both look great. What do I want to learn more, you know? I'm at this, like, juncture where I could go both ways. I could go for more simplistic art, I could go for more complex art. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Maybe I should just do both, you know? It's gonna take more time, but I could learn both. That'd probably be a better solution, actually, but just deciding. But I really think small art... I should do more small art, honestly, now that I think about it. But I could do a little bit more small art. It would be good, you know. You did it! I did! I did it! I did it. Mate! Oi, mate! You got a new part of the movie? Oh, I didn't tell you that, mate, did you now? I roast your ass, mate. I can't actually do an Australian accent. Oi, mate! I can do that, and that's pretty much it. Oi, mate, is that a snake? Probably not poisonous, right, mate? Oh, mate, I kicked the snake away. Oi, mate. I like Australian accents, actually. I like Australian accents, I like British accents, I like a lot of accents, actually. There's not a single accent that I don't like, I believe. Except at first, I had a lot of problems with, like, Indian accents. Because I couldn't understand, like, very early on when I tried learning English, I couldn't understand most of them. Like, Indian accents I couldn't understand. Heavy British accents I couldn't understand. Some American ones I couldn't understand at first. Like, when I started learning English, I couldn't understand most, you know, most accents. Even, like, Scottish ones I just didn't understand. Even though my favorite Simpsons character is Groundskeeper Willie, because, you know, he's Groundskeeper Willie, I love him. Oh man, I still like Willie from, like, the early Simpsons season. He's great. There's a lot you can do with a simple art style. Such does help with learning to draw a bit better and all. I mean, you can do a lot with simple art. That's what I also like. I like working within restrictions. I don't like working with, like, you know, the possibilities are endless. It's more like I need to keep it simple, and because of that simplicity, I need to be more creative, you know? I like that. But it's also, you know, I like both. That's always the annoying part. I don't know what to draw sometimes. Of course, a lot of your experience will depend on the practice and art you make every now and again. I mean, yeah, I can do, for example, I can't do hands still. Like, if anybody wants to know a fun fact, I can't draw hands at all because I haven't drawn hands in 2.5 years, essentially. I draw hands every, like, 3 months because I'm scared and I don't like them. I do art 90% of the time because I like drawing something. I draw a piece of clothing because I like how it looks. I draw a person because I think I have a funny idea. Or I do copy work, which is mainly just practice, but I do that, like, a few times a month. But man, hands are just not fun. I'm not having fun doing hands, and I'm very undisciplined when it comes to just doing things I have to do. I'm bored. Oh man. So I say go for both. On my hand, I need to learn anatomy. Oh god, anatomy is very bad, yeah. I will go for both, probably. I feel like I'm gonna go for both. I'm gonna go for more detailed art when I have more time, and I am willing to spend like 2 to 3 hours just drawing over and over again, like the same parts, and just perfecting it a little bit again and again. And more for doodle or like simple art when I'm like doodling, or just have a small idea which doesn't need that much, like, you know, detail, or just, you know, a small fun idea. God, my voice is starting to fuck up. Like a small fun idea, you know, instead of like the complex ones. I'm gonna do that. For doodling, it's gonna be a more simple art, and for practice work and for more serious art, it's gonna be like more detailed. That's probably a good idea. Thank you. Probably a very good idea. It's probably the best way I can put both into it, you know. To be fair, anatomy... Oh, by the way, a tip with learning anatomy. Take your time and pay attention. Don't do it like I did and just skimp over certain aspects, okay? Don't do the mistake I did and skip over certain aspects. You're gonna draw a torso that looks great, and then you're gonna draw legs that look like ass. Don't do my mistake, okay? Pay attention to class, essentially. Crash, are you dead because someone threw poop at you? Crash, no. You're strong enough to take down a spaceship in the last game, but you're not strong enough to escape a monkey's poop throwing. Oh god. Hi, monkey. What are you gonna do now? Yeah, I thought so. Wait, I can't. I can extort him for money! Give me everything you have! Is he immortal? Is that the immortal monkey? I like the Egyptian theme. Is that Cortex again? Why is Cortex in every pouch? I need to drink some water, man. My throat is killing me right now. The more you doodle, the better. That is actually true. Most of the time your art improves not because of active study, but because of doodling, you know? Because you redo things that you have in your head, or like you just do things that come to your mind, which is very good practice. Very good. Doodling is especially a scent from like the heavens when you like have no idea what to draw. Sometimes I draw and I have no idea what I want to draw or like I'm going to draw. So I just sit there like, huh, what am I gonna do? And then once I start doodling, it comes to my mind, you know, maybe I want to do this, maybe I want to do that. You know, it helps a lot. The more you doodle, the better. There's never enough doodling. Never. It's always, to be fair, it's always a bit fun, you know? Like last time, when I doodle, I most of the time do it on like my notepad. Like, no, not my notepad, but like a small art book that I have. And last time I drew a fat cat, just because I could. I could draw a fat cat, so I decided to do it. Who's gonna stop me? Nobody can. I also drew Fat Kirby, like just, I don't know why, I just think it's funny when it's like a cute animal just, you know, being fed way too much. I mean, to be fair, in real life it's horrific, don't do that, by the way. You shouldn't feed your pet too much. But it's still cute, you know, like, come on, I can't, oh god, no. It's still cute, in my opinion. Not healthy, very much not healthy, but it's cute. I sincerely need to do another big doodle board. It's been a long time since I've done one of those. I mean, I like seeing them when you post them. The few that you post every few weeks, I like them a lot. Always nice to look at. I always like seeing other people's art. Though I can get a bit jealous, you know? That's a bit of a bad thing. Not like I'm like actively like, I'm not jealous in the way of like, oh my god, I hope they fail. How dare they have better art than me or better ideas. It's more I'm just like, oh, why didn't I think of that? Or, well, that's cool. You know, that sort of jealousy. The healthy type. Not the like, I'm gonna burn down someone's house because they dare to have a better idea than me. More of the fun type. Oh god, I forgot there's poisonous darts here. Everything in here is poisonous. And smashing. Please open up. Oh, thank you. Why does he look funny? Big nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boing. By the way, I recently started watching like some old Simpsons episodes because, you know, just because. And there's like this very early on thing where like Groundskeeper Willie goes to like the lunch lady and just said, do you have any grease? Then grease me up, woman. And he just rips open his shirt and it's just the most muscular build imaginable. I love that scene. But I love old Simpsons Willie, you know. I love Groundskeeper Willie. He's a great character. I love him. I like his accent a lot too. I really like accents, you know. I feel like accents always give a bit more personality to someone's voice. Okay, yep, dodge that one. Oh god. They dare to draw Mario better than me. How dare you? That's punishable by death. What was it again? Like in Ultra Kill, one of the bosses says like, why punishment is death. That's pretty much... To be fair, there are artists out there who are like this, sadly. I think it's always a bit sad because art is something to be enjoyed by everybody, you know? Like, people should share their art and be happy about it, regardless of how bad it looks or how good it looks, you know? Share your enjoyment for art instead of being pessimistic about it, considering how bad art is doing in recent time because of AI bullshit. It's very important for artists to just, you know, hold together and just, you know, support each other. Regardless of how your art looks or how, you know, if you're a bit jealous, doesn't matter. It's important to, you know, Just share your art. Oh god, no. Or, you know. I like sharing my art, actually. At first, I didn't like sharing my art, by the way, because I once shared artwork of mine online, like, very early on. And I deleted that post because it got, like, no likes. And I felt so bad about it. But nowadays, I would probably just keep it up because it's just like, you know, why not? Even if nobody liked it, who cares? It's still a record of your art progress. And someone's probably gonna look at it and be like, yeah, it's pretty good. To be fair, my art back then was horrific. Ouch. I've seen one, to be fair, the one thing I'm saddest at is when it's like an artist who seems nice, but then the moment you look closer, it's like AI generated or something, and it's trying to hide it. It doesn't happen often, but it happens sometimes on Twitter. And it's always sad, because just like, oh man. Oh, the thing that's really sad is that I keep falling into a goddamn hole like an idiot. Jump, 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 jump. Don't stop jumping. Kill the pharaoh-looking guy, kill the other pharaoh-looking guy. They always look the same, just with different clothings. Vortex, can't you afford like more people, or am I really just slamming the same 20 people into the ground? Okay, normal jump. Good. Normal jump. Good. Normal jump. Good. Okay, good. Phew. Only took me 29 attempts. Back home we go. I think I'm gonna do World 2 now, like today, and then I'm gonna yap a bit more. Oop. Oh god, Crash, please. Yeah, I'm happy you're happy, Crash. I got 2 more levels, one for Crash, and I think 1 more riding level. Okay, I can do that. Plus the boss fight, it'll take some time, you know. A 2-hour return stream. I'm gonna skip these, I'm scared of crashes. Oop. They're all the same dude, but he's very quickly switching his position and costumes. He's very efficient, then I may add, because sometimes he's in 2 places at the same time. Very efficient. This. Timer. Wait, did I do this level already? Wait a minute. I did this level already. Can I leave? Hello? And restart. I can't leave, really? Can't leave. I really have to do this level again, huh? Oh man. Oh well, at least this time I can do it quickly. Come on, Crash, do it quickly. I don't know how long my voice will be able to hold out for now. I don't know how long my voice will be able to hold out. Quickly. Okay, not like this. It's all Crash's fault, guys, not mine. I mean, I could just, you know, let myself get hit like enough times to just respawn in the main lobby, but I feel like I don't want to lose all my HP before the boss fight, you know. Most of the time, Crash bosses aren't that hard, but still, you know. You never know. You have seen how I played today. Not very good. Not very good. Actually, Chad, this is your fault. You didn't stop me. How dare you, Chad, not already know that I'm gonna select the same level again and warn me beforehand. How dare you. Oh, man. People say I gaslight people. I don't. I am just correct. They just don't know it yet. Imagine someone would actually say that unironically, man. I feel like that would be a bit jarring. Okay, quickly, quickly. I'm immortal. You cannot hurt me. Well, unless you are made out of metal, then maybe. I still think I can get crushed. I'm really happy, by the way, that the new Bleach season... Oh god, why? Why did it immediately leave? I'm back here. Oh, no. Is it because of the timer? We shouldn't pick this up, man. I'm really happy about the new Bleach season, though. Really happy. It looks fantastic. As an old Bleach fan, it's lovely seeing these characters one last time. Even though I already know the story, technically. Ew. I'm still gonna use the timer, by the way, because I don't care. I'm an ambitious person and I wanna win. Okay, come on. Using speedrun strats, speedrunning and all that. I'm speedrunning. Speedrunning. Faster. Come on, Crash. Use the run button. There's none, but still, imagine there is. Oh yeah, I know a game that I could play during Spooktober, other than like one of the ones that I played last year. I could play Doom. It's not a scary game for me, but for the enemy. You know. I don't think I'm gonna collect the mask because I like this more. Okay, yeah, I think I'm too late. Usually when you time everything correctly, it should be like smooth. You know, this shouldn't have happened where we need to wait. The next platform will already be in place, you know, that sort of thing. Okay, good. What? Oh, this is bullshit. Why did it close so quickly? I just went on to there. Need to be this quickly? Okay, I guess I have to. Oh, these boxes stop the timer for a set amount of time. That's pretty good. Oh, by the way, when I say Doom, I mean the original Doom. I don't mean like the 2016 one. The OG Doom. With its expansions. I mean, I think you can only buy them with the expansion these days, so you know, there's no way around it. Okay, good. I'm a bit late, I think, but that's fine. What? Okay, sure. Sure. I've never seen this happen, but sure. Nope. I'm gonna wait until this comes back. Just like that. Perfect. Patient. Quickly. Oh god. Okay, I'm almost at the end now. Okay, that was close. Almost died there. I am pretty close to the end. I can see it from here. Only this annoying jump that's left. Yay, I did it with the timer. Only in a minute and a half. Wait. Minute 40, almost. How good is that? Huh? My name is R. Yep, the best time has been made by R. I'm so happy I could scream R. Okay, perfect. It's Crash, that's unhygienic. No, don't, no, that's not, no, don't dance, man. That's not dance worthy, man. That's disgusting where you put that in. I'm not even gonna entertain that one. Yeah, Doom would be neato. Doom 64 is a bit more spooky as well if you want to lean into that. I mean, I could, but I wanted to pick Doom because it wouldn't be scary for me. It would be scary for the enemy. I mean, I guess, because it's Spooktober, if the game runs on my system, I could play Doom 64. Oh man, why is October meant to be spooky for me? Why can't it be spooky for like the rest of the world and not for me? I just want to kill demons and be happy. Why do I have to get scared all the time? As long as there's no spider in the game, I'm fine, okay? The deal is there's no spider in the game. If there's a single spider in the game, I won't play it, okay? Spook House is already bad enough with a literal pixel spider, okay? I'm getting scared of a pixel spider. A 3D spider's gonna kill me. You don't want me to die, right? I mean, imagine the last thing you hear from me would be, oh god, and then it would just be a heart attack, you know? You wouldn't want that, right? You all wouldn't want that, right, Chad? You wouldn't, right? You wouldn't want to have me get a heart attack, right? You actually like me, right? It's like one of those things where just, you know... Chad, oh god, I hate the tiger missions. He's cute, but I'm just bad with him, you know? At least I got the checkpoint this time. Jump again. Come on, I was on the left side. I need to steer left more. I don't like doing that because the dragon's right behind me, but it shouldn't matter. The dragon's hitbox is pretty forgiving. But the big objects one isn't. Okay, nice. Neat. Another checkpoint. Good, 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 good. Oh god. Yeah, that guy quick defend himself. That's not good. What? Someone who can defend himself? Unfair. Oh god. Wait, I can't... I probably shouldn't put on the... I probably shouldn't press the gas button all the time, like the gas button. That's not a good idea. But I want to be fast. Okay, that was stupid. I remember when, like, back then I watched Sonic XD on, like, some obscure channel. Oh wait, not XD, Sonic X, I believe? What was it called again? Like, the old Sonic animation. Oh god, I hate it. Oh god, she fell from the fucking wall. Like the old Sonic animated show. I loved that as a kid. The games were just not good, you know? Like, nothing against Sonic, but like... A lot of the Wii games that I was able to play back then were just not good. I never really played any on the PS2, so, you know. My options were pretty much mediocre Wii games for Sonic games, and that's about it back in the day. No, I missed the crystal! Oh no, I have to do the level again. It's bad. I don't like that. I'll have 10 minutes pass since I said I'm gonna do the second world. I haven't even gotten any progress into it. Like, not even a single bit of progress was made other than me escaping level 9 again. Okay, come on. I can do level 10. I am better than this. The Great Wall of China cannot hold me. Come on, little tiger. Me and you are gonna conquer the world. Probably. Hopefully. Eventually. Oh god, dragon. Person. Okay, it's going better than last time, actually. That's good. Wait, steer to the left. I remember that. Oh, shit. Yes, I collected the checkpoint by dying. Yes. Pure skill. Pure skill. That was purely planned and pure skill. That was skill as well. Aww. Tiger's cute. I can't let the game... I can't take that from the game. The tiger is cute. Checkpoint, nice. Okay, watch out. I need to be inside the middle. Come on, I was so slow. Only have 1 life left. No, I have nothing left. I hate these levels. I hate these levels. I hate these levels. I'm so bad at them. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared, okay? I'm scared. One mistake and I'm dead. No, what? Why did it not show me that? Game over, I know. Retry level, yes, please. Oh. This is like the bridge level from the first Crash Bandicoot game, isn't it? Where I'm just like, only this level, and I just keep failing at the same level. But last time I didn't give up, and I'm not gonna give up this time. Okay, that was very close, I didn't like that. Okay, I skipped the checkpoint because I don't need it. I didn't skip that one by accident, it was pure purpose because I'm too skilled to get that checkpoint. Okay, I got this checkpoint here. Oh, come on. At least the tiger is still alive. I got 3 lives plus a mask. This could work. Could work. I didn't get the checkpoint. Bad. It's very bad. Okay, I got the crystal. Phew, almost didn't get it. Yay! Okay, it didn't happen. It didn't get as bad as it could have gone. Okay, good. Nice. Say goodbye to the tiger. We're gonna kill our boss. I'm cracking my knuckles. You might not be able to hear it because I can't do it very well, but I cracked 2 of them. 2 of them cracked. I swear. I swear, 2 of them cracked. I'm a cool guy, you know. I can crack my knuckles. Oi, mate! You ready for a fight? You ready for a fight?
Right. Now you've gone and done it. Them crystals.
Yeah, done it, mate. At least he's a one of a few words. Don't attack the penguin. Don't you dare do that. You have an Australian accent, which I think is cool, but don't you dare attack the penguin. What? I'm sorry, I wasn't familiar with your game. I didn't know you had a castle made out of crystals. I suppose. Oh my god. Oh, he's gonna destroy it himself. What an idiot. What? It's gonna explode? Oh yeah, it's gonna explode. It's funny that they gave him an Australian character flamethrower. I don't know why it's funny, but something makes it fun. He's weirdly wearing pants, but not a t-shirt. To be fair, most characters in this game are wearing pants, so it's not like some... Oh god. That's not good. Oi! I'm gonna stay behind this one because... Okay, yeah, I think the shockwave could kill me. If I don't, you know, stay behind. Oh man, I thought I could outrun him. Okay, fine. I think it's funny that he could technically just spam that one attack where he shoots on top of me, and I couldn't do anything because I can't break through the crystals. Yep, there's nothing I can do. Come on, why is there no opening right now? Okay, good. I'll just stand behind these crystals and I should be fine. Okay, good. I don't have a mask left, which isn't good, but... On. I like this fight a bit more than the last one. I like both fights. The boss fights in this game are better than the first 2 games. And the first game was a bit boring with its boss fights, but this one's very good. I like it. I can't really remember the ones from the second game, but I think the ones from the second game were pretty good too. I like this one. I like these ones up until now. They're a bit more interactive, I feel like, or a bit more unique. I mean, to be fair, the first game was even older than like the second one, like when it first came out, so I get why that those bosses were a bit more simplistic, because they came out at a time where the most complex boss fight was throw stuff at enemy and enemy die. To be fair, I still think it's still the same way these days, just, you know. Oh! Oh, I can't take too much time. Okay, I really enjoy the Crash games, honestly. I really enjoy them. I've missed playing jump and runs recently. No. Okay, good. Bye-bye. Dingo dial. Yes, Penguin. Get revenge for what he did to you. What is this? Triple jump? A triple jump. That'll make the game more complex. That's nice. It'll make it more complex for next time. Because I am tired. My voice especially. My voice is a bit giving in. Okay. I'm gonna save for game. An autosave slot? Didn't know that they had that. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the main menu. I like the music there a bit more. I think it's the same actually, right? That's a bit different. Dun, 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 dun. Why does my back hurt right now? That's not very healthy. I'm not old, Chad, I swear. I'm only very unhealthy in my living style, which is play video games and draw. Honestly, I should get more exercise done in the, like, you know, sports. Not in the, like, sports, but, like, just stretching and all that. Because my position most of the time, most of the day, is the shrimp position, which is very unhealthy. Don't do the shrimp position when you draw too much. It's very unhealthy. Oh, man. I'm gonna drink a bit more. I almost drank 1.5 liters by now. Not very good. anyway, I'm very happy to be back. I'm very thankful for everybody who showed up today. Thank you all very, very much. It's very nice to be back. I missed all this. I missed you guys. I missed all of the streaming stuff and all this. Man, it was really lonely without... Who was I gonna talk to when I played video games? When I talk into a chat, I'm normal. When I talk to myself when I play a game, I'm schizophrenic. Not good. I can't have myself think I'm insane. That's not good. Anyway, I'm still gonna draw a bit today. Hopefully I get the time, because I still need to do some other stuff. But I think I talked about everything in the beginning of the stream that I really had watched or experienced. That's not very good. Now I have no topics left. I mean, I did start playing Honkai Star Rail again a bit, just because of the story. I like playing through the story, and then that's it. I'm not really, like, gacha oriented there, I just like the story a little bit. Otherwise, was there any release or, like, any announcement? I don't think so, for, like, a big game. Sadly. But there's something funny that I read. The Fate game for, like, Fate... There's, like, a Fate Extra, I think it's called. Fate CCC, something like that. The game was announced, I think, 3 years ago. It had its gameplay trailer like 2 years ago. It was set to come out this year. And then I read that no, the game got cancelled by Bandai and is now being developed by Type Moon internally. And it might not come out for the next few years. That's bad. Because if you've known anything about Type Moon, they don't release stuff for a long time. Very long time, actually. I'm still mad that the Uma Musume movie is not out in the West, like every country. I don't mean like the USA, like sure, it was available in the US of A for like a few weeks. For like a single week, which is still too little, but, you know, at least I got a chance to watch it, I don't. It's nowhere in Europe, not a single European country has it. Poland? No. Greek? No. Italian? No. French? No. I'd even go through, okay, look, Cygames, I would go to the French country, I would go France, if you would release it, even just there. And that's a lot coming from it. Even though I said at the beginning of the stream I would probably visit France at some point, still, that's a lot coming from me. Oh man, I just hope they release the movie at some point in the West. I just want to see it on the big screen, you know, instead of on my computer or something. On like some stingy website. Well, you should do that. You shouldn't do that, but you know, it's not available legally in any country other than Japan as far as I know. Outside for like the week of movie theater release, but unless you have a time machine, that doesn't work. Oh man, I mean, to be fair, I've streamed longer than I wanted to at first, or like I thought I could. It was 2 hours and around 7 minutes. That's good. That's very good. I'm a bit sorry that I can't stream for longer, but my voice is killing me at this point. I will be back. Soonest would be Friday, maybe Friday. It depends on when I get home from what I need to do, and the latest will be Monday to Tuesday, so either I'm gonna schedule the next Cry stream for Monday, but it will probably be Monday, Tuesday, and not Friday. It could be Friday, though. I wouldn't put my hopes into it, though. I'm not gonna put my own hopes into it, so you probably shouldn't either. But anyway, again, thank you all very, very much for coming to the stream and saying hello. Thank you all very, very much. I'm very happy to be back. I missed you guys. Now that my stuff has been a bit sorted out, I might talk about it in more detail at some other point, why I've been on a 2-month break, a bit more detailed than at the beginning of the stream, but I'll see how I'll do it. Maybe I'll talk about it in more detail, maybe not. It's a bit of a private thing, so I wouldn't really go into much detail, just, you know, I've been on a bit of a rough journey in the last 2.5 months, 3 months, so it's been a bit rough, but it's gotten better recently, so with that out of the way, I think I'll be seeing you all, hopefully, next week. The latest and earliest on Friday. Anyway, thank you all very, very much for tuning in. Really, I appreciate it a lot. Well, I forgot how I do my outro. I think I did it like this. I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. Bye-bye. Imagine me waving. Bye-bye.